Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on the channel. Okay, so I am really interested in playing this game. It is called 1111 Memories Retold. I have not heard anything about this game at all. Like, the only thing I have seen is that it's supposedly about a photographer and maybe a German engineer. And that's really all that I know. So let's go and start it. Oh, look at that. Con, you want to come over here and show up that cat? Oh, God. Fuck. Scroll faster! So whenever I see the cat, the game is saving. Oh, it's saving now. Oh, it's... Alright. Yeah, it should be about level 1 last I checked. Does this guy have a fucking boat engine? November 1916, 2 years until peace. Oh, there's a cat. There's a cat right there. Photography, Toronto, Canada. Yeah, I saw the art style and I was like, ah, this actually looks kind of interesting.
I guess my story starts like so many others, with a girl. A girl who worked in a photography store in a quiet little corner of Toronto, Canada.
She hated me, I hated her.
What are you doing, Harry? Are you meant to be playing with that camera?
The two of us grew up together, born the same month, lived on the same block. To her, we were best friends. To me, well, never mind.
I know you have to test it, but does it always have to be on me?
Fine. I'll fucking...
Well, you're not getting a serious photo out of me. I can assure you of that. I shall be silly until you put that camera away. How about now, Harry? How do I look?
There you go. Trying to follow the rule of thirds. Okay, enter photo mode at any time. As film was expensive, photographers were limited to 16 pictures a day.
Right. I have to get back to work now. You should do the same.
God, that is...
Morning, Microman. Morning, sir. How may I help? Portrait, perhaps?
It's like it's gonna be like that one video.
Major Barrett.
Was it, you know, the idea of a marksman setting up their camera, but what I'm thinking of is the fucking
Forgive me,
the tuba battle on the New York subway. It's just it's like,
I've been in the papers.
take the shot, Jimmy.
Oh my, welcome. How are things over in Europe, Major? Boy, bring some wine for the Major. The good stuff, upstairs.
Who's this fine fellow, then? Your son, I take it?
Oh, God, no. That's just Harry. Works for me. Utterly useless.
As well as can be expected. We fight the good fight as best we can. Fine place you have here. Do you take commissions? Outside assignments?
Julia, come over here and say hello to the Major. He's a real war hero, been in the papers and everything.
Ah, here we are. You took your time, boy. Useless.
Poor lad. I'm sure he's trying his best.
Here you are, Major. To your health.
Why, thank you.
Cheers.
I don't recognize a Major Barrett.
Now, you said something about needing a photographer?
Yes. Who took these? They're exceptional. Just the kind of pictures I'd need in the fight against the Germans.
Okay.
Ah, blödes Funkgerät. Kurt, du bist der Techniker. Reparier das Ding. Brennt immer um dieselbe Zeit durch. Schnell, die Berichte kommen gleich.
Schnell, schnell. I wonder what is being said on the radio today.
Nähe 125, 16 Männer. Im Einsatz vermisst. Vermutlich gefallen.
Habe ich das richtig gehört, Kurt? IA 125? In der Einheit ist auch dein Sohn Max, oder?
Oh shit. So the radio just came in. There's 16 men considered to be missing. They're presumed to be dead. And then this guy was talking about, hey, isn't that your son's unit?
Alles noch unbestätigt. Ist wahrscheinlich gar nichts, aber ich sag's den anderen.
But I'll tell the others. Let me just pull
Dear
my...
Katrin, I've done something I know you will not agree with. It's about Max. It's about our son. I know now why his letters are not reaching you at the farm.
So is the whole shtick gonna be that Major wants pictures of war, and then fucking he's just trying to search for his son.
Gut, wir warten schon.
We've been waiting
Zieh
for
den
the
Hebel.
letter.
Die Ehre gebührt dir.
Pull the lever, Crump. Oh fuck. That's a Zeppelin. That's interesting. Hey! There's a cat! The game's saving! See? Look at the cat! See, cat? Oh, now the game's saving!
Das wird mir wohl nie langweilig. Fast geschafft. Noch ein
Another,
Hebel.
almost done, one
Vor der
water.
Leiter.
Because I would imagine that's what this would take. Yeah. I mean, it's technically possible. All you'd have to do is have it so there's two main tanks.
Oh, Falk hat dich gesucht. Er ist auf einer der oberen Plattformen.
As long as you have the second one with a lot more slack, you can technically do it like this.
Danke,
Take a
Kurt.
lot more time.
Wunderschön, oder?
We're apparently supposed to talk with someone on the fucking, you know, the guy that waved at us. I don't remember what the fuck his name was. Alright! Tell me how we make the weapon of war. Okay. I guess you don't want to fucking talk to me. I'll go take my ass somewhere else. Okay, how fucking high up was he? I thought he was on the second one. Where are your papers? Man, damn, those legs go all the way up.
Hey Kurt, komm her!
Falk, okay. That's fucking alright, I guess I'm in a fucking circus.
Viele von uns hier in der Fabrik haben Söhne in
Yeah,
der
stationary
Einheit.
at the family. Or that
Sie haben
factory
sich alle
has some
zusammengemeldet.
They all
Alle
joined
aus demselben
together from
Dorf.
the same village.
Wolf sagt, es ist noch nichts bestätigt.
Wasn't confirmed.
bestimmt nur ein
I'm sure
Missverständnis.
it's just a misunderstanding. Yeah, it might.
Das würde ich gern glauben.
I want to believe
Das
that.
war die Nummer
but
ihrer
that was the
Einheit.
unit number.
Und wir haben Krieg.
This is one.
Kurt, dein Sohn Max ist doch auch in der Einheit IR 125. Machst du dir keine Sorgen?
Entspann dich. Ihr macht euch alle nur so viele
No,
Sorgen, weil
actually,
die
I'm
Heimat
worried
so weit weg
because
ist.
you're also far
Kannst du
away.
den Direktor fragen, Kurt?
Can you ask the
Er
chief
weiß
there?
bestimmt etwas und er
Well, no.
respektiert dich.
And he will respect you. And he respects you.
So the pictures from Taylor's new camera were great. And Julia looked beautiful. But I'd never tell her that, of course. Don't know why, but I kept one of those photos. Still have it to this day.
Choose the one that actually
Harry,
did.
where are you, boy? Get out here and take a photograph of the Major. For pity's sake, boy, come here.
Motherfucker, we literally are just Harry Potter. Harry! Get your ass up here. I don't need you going around screwing around with that Potter.
Come on, boy. Do your damn job.
There's no rush. I'm sure the lad's trying his best.
So make it a good one, boy.
Point of interest. Taking these pictures is your choice. What will we photograph? Right there. That's close, yeah.
Oh, Major, would you also mind a picture with my daughter, Julia?
Not at all. It would be my pleasure. Come here, girl. In you get.
Make sure you frame them both in, Harry.
Come on, girl. I don't bite.
Tell me, Major, are you married?
Father!
Let's see. That works.
Truth be told, I wish it was me in that photo.
Yeah, I get it.
The way she was around Barrett. I'd never seen her like that before. Julia was right. He was a hero.
And she had no interest in you.
Der Direktor weiß bestimmt
Chief
etwas.
must know something.
Wir müssen ihn fragen.
Hier 125.
That's the boys.
Die meisten Jungs von zu Hause sind in der Einheit.
Bitte, Kurt, frag den Direktor.
Please, Kurt,
Du kennst ihn
ask
länger
the
als
chief.
wir alle.
You know
Er
him the
respektiert
longest. He
dich.
respects you. I should ask the chief about the women who know the truth.
I needed answers. We all did. So many of us at the factory have sons who went to war together. Some were even in the same unit as Max. The chief had a direct line of communication to the front. If anyone knew the truth behind these rumors, it would be him.
Ah, Sie kommen genau richtig.
Kurt, just the man
gibt
who got
Neuigkeiten.
news. I must find my son, whatever it takes. I will kill you all.
Einige Männer aus der
Some men
IR
from are maybe
125
missing, but that
werden
does
zwar
not mean they're
vermisst,
dead.
aber deswegen sind sie noch lange nicht tot. Wir wissen
We
bestimmt
will
bald
know
mehr.
more soon enough, but we
Aber
must keep
fürs
working.
Erste muss die Produktion weitergehen. Wir können Ihnen jetzt nicht
We
helfen.
cannot help him now, we can only
Wir können
try.
nur beten.
The others may have been content to pray, to hope for the best. But I could not. What became of our son's unit? I had to know.
Yeah, I'm not really finding anything about a Major Barrett. Fuck it!
So I have gone to the front, Katrin. I've gone to find Max.
I'm impressed, Harry. You're a real professional with that camera. Listen, I'm heading back to France in a few days. You should join me. Help your country, take a few photos, return home a hero. And remember, Harry, women love a man in uniform.
And it was in that very moment I decided
Yeah, got a war over a woman that probably doesn't have any damn interest.
I
in
was
her.
going to war.
Um,
That night, I left and never looked back. Even though it would get her in trouble, Julia gave me Mr. Taylor's best camera. Truth be told, I didn't ever want to go to war. I only ever wanted that uniform. Maybe one day Julia would look at me the way she looked at Major Barrett.
no.
After that, it was all a bit of a blur. So much happened over that next month. They signed me up, put me on a train to the coast. They even gave me that uniform.
You will think I'm impulsive, but to me there was no choice. Our son is missing at war. I cannot deal with doubt. I will not live with uncertainty. This is my path now.
Oh, there's a cat! There's a cat right there, too! December 1916, 2 years until peace. It's also been technically 2 years since the truce. See, Harry, Lorientic ship approaching France. Kurt, German train to the Western Front. I'm sorry, I'm going
I've
with
started
Kurt.
this letter several times, but here, there's nowhere to think. And so I'm on a train heading out of Germany, where I write to you now. It's not a comfortable journey, being on this train. For you, my darling, nothing changes. I will still be away from home. Only now, I will carry out my duties as an engineer on the front lines. I will enclose a letter to Lucy to tell her I have gone to find her brother.
Sei still. In
Quiet
ein, zwei
down,
Monaten
back
sind wir wieder
on
zu Hause.
13.
Unwahrscheinlich.
I
So
like
wie es
the
an der
way
Front
things
für
are
uns
going for
gelaufen
us on
ist.
the front.
Stimmt. Franzosen
Right,
halten
the
mehr
friendship
da.
held done
Wenn die
when the
Amerikaner
Americans
eingreifen.
join.
Amerika mischt sich
America
nicht
won't get
ein.
involved,
Die
so
sind auf
they'll
der
save the
anderen Seite
world
der Welt.
taking
Wir sind
care
denen
of.
egal.
Der Kaiser weiß, was er tut.
Kaiser knows what he's
Wir
doing.
müssen uns keine
There's
Sorgen
nothing to
machen.
worry about. Oh, you boys are in for some hell. Just wait until Mexico gets involved. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about in terms of Mexico, so in 1917, America joined World War I. The reason why is because there was an interception by the British intelligence. Basically, Germany had made... So, like, Germany at fucking during this war was really fucking interesting in terms of, like, how they went about this. So you would think, oh, well, fucking World War II, they were horrible human beings and stuff like that, you know, the camps and stuff like that. I'm sure that this stuff, and that's not anywhere true. To be honest, World War I was just... I think that's got to be the most sickening part about World War I. It's the first ever ungentleman war. And the worst part is that because it started out as a gentleman's war. Everyone went there thinking, like the other soldiers, it'd be done in a month or two. There's nothing to worry about. It's Christmas. Everyone's going to be able to do a truce and stuff like that. And for the first year, they did that. Afterwards, nobody wanted to have a truce. But people had killed other people. Men had lost their brothers in arms. There were so many horrible things. Planes started to fly into the air. They were on reconnaissance flights. And then the reconnaissance flights passed by the other ones. And then, well, you know, we're finding all this stuff out. It's going to allow us to kill more of the enemy. But that's what the same is happening with the other ones. So if we take out their flight before they get back, then there's no intel to report. So they started bringing up stuff. A brick here, a couple of things there, a revolver there, and then they started improvising. Well, a revolver only got 6 shots. You fire them, you miss them, there's nothing to do. But you put on a machine gun, even if it has only like 50 rounds going into the canvas and all that, that's gonna knock it out of the sky pretty easily. Hell, if you hit the pilot, but you really shouldn't aim for the pilot. Because that's the thing. There were still things that essentially were considered to be not okay, except not everyone abided by it. I don't remember if the mustard stuff has already happened or any of the chemical warfare yet. Wait, when did the fucking, where is it? Attack of the Dead Men. So it has happened. So they have been using gas. Attack of the Dead Men, it was August 6, 1915. The reason why is that they got hit with, I would assume, either mustard or chlorine. The Germans, they walked in, they were pretty much expecting the Prussians to be just an easy rush. Or it's Russians, I think. They expected them to be an easy wipe, and initially it was, except people had survived. They were coughing up their own bodies, but they still fought. And of course, we'll see it as, the last stand of the dying, that it really was the dead coming back to undo the horribleness that had been given and put across on them, but it's still fucked up, all of it. But anyway, so the idea was, again, that basically America hasn't... I got Woodrow Wilson. He's been forced into isolationism. I can't remember if he was actively wanting isolationism. I think he got fucked and was put more into it. Or I might be thinking of FDR. Had planned to shrink the role. Okay, so he did actually intend for isolation. So then, yeah, the British interception of the telegraph definitely was what caused it. Basically, the telegraph was very interesting because, if I remember correctly, the basic shtick was that Germany offered to pay Mexico's war if they started a war into America. Now, again, this is like right after the Pancho Villa shit. So, like, General Patton just gunned down a couple of guys because they had captured and killed Americans. And it's a whole fucking thing. I think, like, Mexico was going through a revolution and stuff like that. And then the gangs decided to fuck with the Americans. So America was like, no, fuck it, we're gonna send units. And that's the whole thing with that. But the shtick with Russia, I don't remember when they withdrew. I think it was like 1915 or 1916. But basically the reason why is because they also had a revolution that came up. Okay, that is not what I knew. Okay, so apparently... So wait, when was the fucking... Russia's application? Fuck, what was it? Red October, I think it is. Yeah, I guess it was 1917. October Revolution. Yeah. Second and last major phase. So yeah, it was 1917, so it's actually a year from now. And then technically the whole shtick is that Germany basically sent in fucking Lenin. He met up with Stalingrad. They organized their attack, and then they attacked in October. And then apparently the Tsar fell, but the Russian military wasn't pulled out until a little bit before, like, not even a year afterwards. It would have, it says I think it was like July or March.
Huh? Wer ist da?
Huh?
Stehen
Who's
bleiben.
that? Stop
Das
right
ist
there.
ein Munitionswagen,
This is a munition
Soldat.
cart,
Hier hast du
soldier.
nichts
You can't go in
verloren.
here.
Wenn irgendetwas
Anything
passiert,
happens,
selbst die
even the
kleinste
slightest amount.
Erschütterung, weißt du, was diese Minen
Have you seen
anrichten?
what these mines can do? At that same moment, we're on the ship approaching France.
I'd never even left Canada, let alone been on a ship before. You could have fit Taylor's whole photography store on the front deck alone.
Why are you shipping mines?
I'd wake up early each morning to practice with my camera. We must have been close to shore that day. For the first time in weeks, I saw birds.
Oh, the bird? Oh, that bird.
The camera Julia gave me was marvelous. The best I'd ever used. I could even change the lens to see things close up.
I would assume this ship is going to hit fucking mine.
Photos on the boat were easy. I'd had more trouble with customers back home.
You are treated like shit.
Take that bloody noise down!
Take a pic. Fuck! My controller died. I was expecting it to. It's been on fucking.
On the deck of that boat, anything seemed possible. I'd get to see the world and photograph it all. A real adventure. I couldn't wait to tell Julia.
Oh, I can't look back. You son of a bitch.
Up early as usual, Harry. You're keen. I like that in my men. Photographs of seagulls won't make the papers, son. Or are they for that girl back home? Trust me, she's not interesting.
Yeah.
But she will be, once you and I make those headlines together. Come on, let's get a few practice shots up at the bow. Get the flag in the photo, Harry. People love that kind of thing. You're the photographer, so how do I look best? Yeah, here's an idea. You, Private, get over here on the double. That's it. Smile for the camera, my lad. Last one, Harry. Let's try one with the ocean in the background.
There you go.
Oh.
Getting seasick?
Wait. Mines.
Oh.
Mines!
Ich suche einen Platz, um nach Hause zu schreiben.
Beim
We're looking
nächsten
for someone to
Wagen
wait
kann
there.
bestimmt jemand bei so
Put
etwas
the next
helfen.
card down.
Und
I'm sure
Vorsicht
there'll
auf
be
dem Weg
someone.
nach draußen.
Mind your way out. I don't know. Wait, so does the story change if I... Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I really don't want to look up a walkthrough because I just kind of want to play. Okay, yeah, there are different endings. Fucking hell, there's barely anything on this one. It's almost as bad as fucking, what was it? Unsound Mind. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably gonna get an interesting ending. Ba-da-da-da! You collected the paper. The paper doesn't want to be collected. Okay. You okay? Motion sickness? What's going on?
Mines! Close on the port side!
Ship's too close to the mines!
Here!
Christ, we're the only ones here. We need to let the captain know.
Ring the bell.
Listen, ring the bell on the right if the ship should steer right. Or ring the bell on the left if the ship should steer left.
Oh no!
Lively, lad. I'll tell the captain. You, keep your eyes on the sea.
So, there I was, running left and right, ringing those bells like I was in church. I don't expect you to believe me, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. To this day, I don't know why Barrett asked me to signal the captain. But for the first time in my life, I felt like I had purpose.
That was easy. We're all gonna die! No!
Through without a scratch. I knew you had it in you, lad. Keep it up, and that girl back home will be yours in no time. Ha! Now there's a photo for you, Harry. The King's finest, clearing the path to our victory.
What do you mean? We're gonna ram into them. Additional words. The more you speak and listen to, the more you'll be able to tell your family.
Würde man so gar nicht meinen, aber der hat vielleicht eine Stimme. Schön, dich kennenzulernen. Ich heiße Lothar.
Good to meet your friend. Lothar.
Eins nach dem anderen. Magst du Musik? Dann setz dich und wir spielen noch was.
Where is the seat?
And so I've found somewhere to write, to focus on what I must tell our daughter. I will, of course, be careful of the words I use. She's still so young. Please tell Lucy.
Be careful, it will have an impact. Oh, fuck. Papa's gone to war, but I'm not alone. I met some men today. Played music. Reminded me of you, my child. Papa's has to go on an adventure. It may not be an exciting adventure like the stories you know, but it's an adventure. I think the music's a really good one. Oh. Keyword is locked. Papa left because your mother asked for help in the battle against the enemy. Papa left because your brother Max went missing. Nobody knows where he is, and Papa must find him. I should tell the truth. I'll be back for Christmas, Lucy. I already know what present I could shoot. I didn't. Okay, no, we should definitely fucking do this. Yeah.
I hope she will understand. I hope you both will understand. Fortune smiles on me, Katrin. I've made new friends. Franz and Lothar. We play cards when we have the time and talk of home often. They're good men. I have arrived now, stationed at Vimy as an engineer. Engineers can use the radios, and I will listen for news of Max every single day.
We spent weeks on that boat. And it was a few weeks more before we got to Vimy. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Hell, I was like a kid at Christmas. And with the Major looking out for me, I wouldn't have to worry about the war.
Okay, there's a very fun thing with... Okay, March 1917. 20 months until Fuse. Okay, there's a very interesting aspect with this game. So, and it's not really anything like you'll be able to pick up or stuff like that. It's more of something of a personal thing. So, I've always, you know, I have ideas for like fucking stories and like games I would like to make. One of them is basically, what was it? It's supposed to be about World War II. The idea would be that you would be forced to pick an Allied and an Axis soldier. And of course, I don't know if I would go fully into the customization shit. I know there was going to be a joke about, like, because the idea would be if you could pick a religion as well as what you look like and stuff like that, and you just make it so... It's like, there's quite a bit you could fucking go wrong with that, and I know the idea was that if you pick like a certain one, you just end up instantly in like one of the camps. And it wasn't intention to be slander against any of them, just more of that would be the truth, that they would be discriminated heavily and that they wouldn't have made it out. Unless, because that's the thought, is that if you were an Axis soldier and you chose this particular one, though there are some interesting ones you could do. So if like the idea is that you chose to be an Allied soldier, but that, I don't know, because if you went with something like you were from essentially a second born Japanese kid, then you could go on and actually do like, you would have it so that you'd go through your family getting ransacked after after Pearl Harbor, and then would end up in one of the American camps. Yes, America had fucking, I can't remember what the fuck, the internment camps. God. But yeah. But the whole shtick was that I wanted it so that you could have it so that the two characters would eventually end up fighting each other. And that what would essentially happen is that all of your choices would end up playing into it. So at the end, not even at the end, it would be like towards the like the crux and stuff like that. So it'd be like you get like 75 to like 90% of the way through the game. and you have this confrontation between the two, but they're not specifically aware of each other. So essentially what would happen is that one of the characters would end up being killed by your other character. And I know there was an interesting shtick with it that I know one of the ones I was thinking of was like, so like the start off the war, you're like over in Hawaii, the bombing or the Pearl Harbor happens, and like the whole shtick would be that there'd be like this one guy who was helping out being a shopkeep, sweeping up, when the planes came down or came at him. There were noted, I think there's noted that there were strafing runs conducted over the civilian areas. So the whole shtick would be that there's this, everyone's trying to get down. The shop gets shot up, and the owner of the place gets killed as well. And so what ends up happening is that you like pick up the revolver that's supposed to be used only in emergencies. And so the shtick was going to be that because the whole shtick is that they flew so low that you could see like the faces of them. So it's going to be that like you get like one lucky shot off, or not even lucky, you're able to you nail the pilot in the head and the plane goes down, or you don't. But it was like that would be one of the things is that like, later in the war, when it does end up happening that the two of them meet, the guy ends up getting knocked out or taken out by a pistol shot or something like that. That was what one of the ideas, and it would be like a massive like fucking like how like world building and stuff like that, they'll do like or no, was it like so like choose your own adventure stuff. Like the whole idea is that you take it from the top and then it goes like it splits every time, and like that would have such a massive like amount of splits and stuff like that. I think the endings, and that would be the kind of the more difficult part about making a game like that, is just writing out all of the different endings. But it was just kind of the idea of it is that, you get it so that you have to play both sides. And, I think this one's kind of, because the whole shtick is that right now there are technically apparently 7 endings. And the whole shtick is that you have Canadian photographer and a German engineer, and the whole shtick is that you're technically deciding who gets to live or die or something. I don't know. I didn't read what the endings actually pertain. At the very least, I'm not exactly too inclined to play as the Canadian, not because I'm American, but rather because I don't think he's going into it for the right reasons. His intent is to impress a chick that will never have any interest in him. Whereas you got a father who's looking for his son. Hopefully alive. We could go for Harry. But
I will find out what happened to our son. I will not give up. Dear Catherine, my search for our son grows more hopeful by the day. Every day I ask the men if they have news, if somehow they have seen our boy. And today began just like any other.
What the fuck? Are you letters following me? Can I? Oh, I was supposed to fucking collect it. So yeah, they're following me.
Wir sind beschäftigt, Kurt.
You're busy, Kurt.
Hast du nichts zu reparieren?
Don't you have something to fix? Yeah.
Hallo Kurt, wie geht's?
Hello Kurt, how are you?
I'm looking for my son.
Schon wieder.
This
Ich
again?
hab doch
I
gesagt,
told
sieht
you.
aus wie eine
It's
Uniform der
like
2.
second
Division.
uniform.
Ich glaube nicht, dass sie ihn wie
I
mir war,
don't
Kurt.
really
Tut
think
mir
it
leid.
came to Vin V's, Kurt. Sorry.
Als ich das mal sagen würde,
Never said a thing.
meine Frau
I never thought I'd say it,
fehlt
but
mir
I
wirklich.
miss my wife. I miss my wife, Tails.
Mach dies, mach jenes.
Do this, do
Die
that.
Offiziere
Never see
machen
the
nie die
officers get
Drecksarbeit.
dirty. Yeah. Especially since most of them are from fucking the preppy shit. They don't have to get their hands dirty because they expect to fucking...
Hier ist es nachts so kalt.
It's so cold here at night. Oh, it doesn't go down, it goes up! I was thinking we'd be going down to a salt mine, for fuck's sake. Stop 4, please. Have you seen my son?
Nicht schon wieder.
Again.
Ich kann dir nicht
Wish I
helfen.
could help you.
Da hörst du eher was über Funk.
More likely to hear news through the radio, Kurt. I will say the aesthetic of the game is not honestly too bad. I think it's really interesting to see how they kind of have everything. Because I think what I would honestly interpret the art style is to be less of strictly a stylistic choice and more of like kind of to get across the idea of how people would remember. So like he'll remember all of this, not fully. I wonder if they'll do that. Like so like for any particular moment that will be remembered with such clarity that it will end up being just like full on clear without this filter. That would be an interesting.
Hallo, Kurt.
Have you seen my son?
Ich habe einige Jungs aus dem Regiment getroffen. Es hieß, sie sollten zur Somme.
Some think I'm mad to seek the same information from the same places, day after day. But persistence always pays off in the end. Katrin, for today I learned of his location. I know where Max is now.
Yeah.
This is it, Harry. Vimy. Follow me, son. I passed through here on my way back to Canada. Hasn't changed a bit. Come. I'll show you where you can send letters home.
Is this like a river?
Well, if it isn't Major Barrett, welcome back, sir. I saw you in the papers, sir, looking sharp as ever.
You're too kind. Any correspondence from Canada?
Just one for Harry Lambert. You know him?
That'll be from the pretty one back home, no doubt.
Here, from a Julia Taylor.
Dear Harry,
No.
I still can't believe you left. Our own Harry Lambert, taking photographs of the Great War. It doesn't seem real somehow. My father knows his best camera is missing. He suspects you have it, but I told him it's not in your nature to steal. I won't tell if you won't. I know you're only there to take photographs, but I do worry about you, Harry. Stay close to Major Barrett. He seems like a good man who will surely keep you safe. Please write back as soon as you receive this. Send a picture if you can. Yours sincerely, Julia.
Meet me by the 3 artillery cannons over there. Right. I'll show you the kind of photos we need.
You gonna reply? Folk back home love receiving pictures.
Send a picture home to Julia. Picture you send will affect the way she feels about you. Oh yeah. Seems to be the most real.
Thank God for the rum. Yes. Concentrate on the little things. That's what'll get you through.
Must remember to write home today.
Oh, a camera. Excuse me. Are you a photographer? Could you take my photo? My family back home would love to receive a picture of me. You're the only photographer that is. Do you mind?
I have no problem.
Thank you. Here, I found this. It's not much, but you can have
Oh, hey, that's interesting. So if I find any more of the people like Jess, then that'd be actually really interesting. It's actually interesting that they're playing homage to the units who served.
They say the war will be over soon. They've been saying that for years.
You feel that, Harry? That rumble? That's the real war. Just a few miles away. So that big bastard right there is Vimy Ridge. I can't wait to get my hands dirty and take it back from the Bosch. This'll be a great picture. Front page of the Star. I can see it now.
There are people you meet who change your life forever. People who, whether they know it or not, plot your life on a different course from the moment that they say hello. For me, that was the Major. I will always wonder what my life would have been like without him.
So why are the cannons dormant?
Gut, Gott sei Dank. Das Funkgerät ist wieder kaputt.
Kurt, just the man
Kannst du mal nachsehen?
damn radio broke
Ja?
down. Can you take a look? Yeah. Or yes?
Da kann ich dir nicht helfen, Kurt.
Can't help you with that, Kurt. Your
Am
best
besten
bet is
reparierst du
fixing
das
the radio.
Funkgerät. Ich habe gehört, die
I heard the
Ersatzteile
spare
wären
parts
heute
arrived
Morgen
this morning. You
gekommen.
should check.
Sieh doch mal nach.
Stop might have a replacement cable.
Ich habe dir doch deine Briefe gegeben, oder?
I gave you your letters, right? Or maybe not.
Dear Kurt, I'm troubled by the news of Max. I've wept for him so much that I feel like I have already mourned his death. I know that he may yet live, but it is so difficult not knowing. Are you certain the best course of action is going to the front yourself? I know little of these things, but the war seems so vast. Can you really hope to find Max? I understand the Waldner stubbornness, and I pray you find our boy. Be careful, Kurt. Lucy needs a father. Love, Katrin.
Danke.
Hast du etwas über
You
Max
find anything
herausgefunden,
about
Kurt?
Max,
Nein.
Kurt? No.
Das wird schon.
You'll
Frag
eventually.
dich einfach
Keep
durch.
asking around.
Irgendjemand weiß
Someone
bestimmt
knows
etwas.
something.
Und wenn du mal Karten spielen willst,
Hey,
bist
if you
du
want
uns
to play
immer willkommen.
cards, you're welcome to join us. Oh shit, I can act. Oh wait, slap. Slap when two cards the same.
Dein Glück wird nicht ewig anhalten.
Das ist kein Glück, Franz. Was würde ich nicht für ein Bar tun?
Hier findest du bestimmt keins.
Und wie komme ich weg von der Front?
Lass dich anschießen.
Klingt schmerzhaft.
Aber dann kriegst du dein Bad.
Ich wäre verwundet, aber sauber.
Oder du wärst tot.
Auf Tod kann ich verzichten.
Dann musst du halt stinken.
Also stink ich. Fürs Vaterland!
Fürs Vaterland.
And I win! Naval gun? Wait, what the fuck? How'd I find a naval gun in this? Oh, did you guys just fucking hide it underneath the table? You know what the prize for winning this is. Alright, so here's your naval gun.
Hey, Kurt, gibt's was Neues?
Hey, Kurt, any news?
Manchmal nachts
Sometimes at
sehe
night
ich
I
die
can
Glut
see the
ihrer
light of their
Zigaretten.
cigarettes.
Bisher habe ich es geschafft,
Where's
nicht
the urge to pull the
abzudrücken.
trigger? Oh, I can just freely switch over. Okay. So then it might not be affected by what
Hallo,
I
Kurt.
do. Or, hello, Kurt.
Heute ist Nachschub gekommen.
We got supplies in today. Here.
Irgendwas Neues über Max?
Any news about Max?
Nein, danke.
No, thank you. Alright, let's go get this wired up, and then I'll probably end off the video. Actually, so far not been too bad of a game. Definitely a lot of fun I can do with this.
Hier ist alles im Eimer.
Looks like everything's broken around here. Okay, so here are today's reports.
I listened to the radio for hours before I heard
bodies retrieved from IR-125. They're to be buried at Somme.
the Somme. Catherine, our boy is at the Somme. It's many miles from here, but I will ask for a transfer. I'm sure they will understand.
Recruitment always need good, patriotic pictures. We need more troops if we're going to win this thing. And they'll enlist because of your photos, son. Capture the imagination of your fellow countrymen. Stir the emotions. Looks like there's prisoners being transferred through here. I should give them the once-over. Dismissed.
Oh, there's Jazz. Wait, is it Jazz? Or is it the second guy?
I've got an idea. Follow me, it'll be fun.
Okay. It's Fort Fisher's the Wharf.
Right, this is it. Jump in. I'll take you around the camp. I'm sure you'll see plenty of things to photograph. I'm just Winder, by the way, but everyone here calls me Jazz. What's your name?
I'm Harry.
Pleased to meet you, Harry. Hey, do you like music? I have a guitar. Me and some of the others like to play. You should join us later. Do you play cards? There's always a game going on somewhere. Sorry, I'm distracting you. You need to take your photos. I just like to make people feel welcome. Here's my unit. Most of us are from a place called Amritsar. You should visit.
Where's your guys?
Welcome to this side of the line, Jerry's. I'm Major Barrett, and I'm your new best friend. Pleased to meet you.
This would make a good picture. Show everyone back home how hard we're working. I don't drink the wine, but it certainly keeps everyone else happy. Your photos will be famous. I know it.
I think those are all shit photos. I kept getting the fucking wood in
The
them.
Major had taken a chance. He could have had any photographer he wanted, but he chose me. And I was desperate not to disappoint him.
Boys, listen. I really am trying to stay calm here. But you are not making this easy. Not easy at all.
Wait, do you think Max
I
is with
need
us?
a drink. Someone keep an eye on them.
We should get the prisoners a drink too. It's good karma. You know this word? Karma? It doesn't matter. You get water, I'll get food. Let's go.
Was zur Hölle, Tommy?
Did he just threaten you, Harry? We can't be having that now. Bring your camera. This may not be kind, but it is, alas, necessary.
Wait, you're not gonna execute him, are you? That's a war crime.
Step in closer, lad. You won't get a good picture from back there.
Nice.
Come in closer, Harry. I want to see the look on his face.
That's a war crime.
Now leave us be, Harry. That's an order.
At least with the way I did it, it's not presented. Oh, fuck the camera. At least the way I have it, it doesn't present itself as a war crime.
Hey, Harry. I just heard my unit is
Yeah.
heading to the front. Are you heading to the front too? We'll have an adventure, you and I.
I should have presented it as a war crime.
The sun sets as I write this. It reminds me of home,
God, that's
of
fucked
the
up.
life
Yeah.
we once had. Every day I ask for a transfer to the Somme, to Max. Every day I'm told no. It does not work like that, Kurt, they say. I will ask again tomorrow.
As the days turned into weeks, I ran out of things to photograph. I wanted to get closer to the action, to take pictures Julia would be proud of. You might have knocked me down with a feather the day Barrett came to me and said, "Harry, get your camera. We're going to the front."
Yeah, this Barrett guy. April 7, 1917. 19 months until peace. Alright, so I think... Can I? No, I think...
Until then, I will do everything they ask of me. I will do my duty.
Pünktlich wie immer. Du löst heute
Actually,
Lothar.
whatever.
Er ist
They're
immer noch irgendwo da
leaving Lothar. They're still down there somewhere. Alright, well, I'm going to end it off here. Let's see what happens if I go to quit. Is there a way to save? Oh, yeah, it auto-saves. Sorry. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in and all that jazz. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the video. Have a great day. Where's the button? There's the button right there.